Greetings, salutations. What's good, everybody? It's your boy Ekard here, my partner in crime.
Hey guys, what's up? It's OTK.
And we're here to check out a special music video featuring two goats. One that we are well acquainted with Hikaru Utada, or aka Utada Hikaru, and someone that you're just learning about more so, and Kenshi Yonezu. Yes. And this is the same artist that did the opening for Gundam Quacks. He's also did multiple different openings for, like My Hero, for Chainsaw Man as well. So this is also for the Chainsaw Man movie, but the name of the song is called Jane Doe. I guess we go jump right into it.
Yep.
And see exactly what they are cooking. Oh my. Okay. Okay. Oh man. Look at like the same seats at the train stations. Yo. God damn. The arrangement is, oh man. Oh, it is a train station. Okay. Oof. Harmonizing out here. Oh man. This arrangement is crazy. And now the glass is falling upwards and falling down. Now she's by herself again.
Well, that was beautiful and sad.
Yeah. Before we say our thoughts, let's look at the PV ending here with the anime version.
デンジ君はさ、田舎のネズミと都会のネズミ。
This is for the movie.
どっちがいい？
This coming out. You haven't seen anything Chainsaw Man yet, yeah.
私この先の二道ってカフェでバイトしてるの。来てくれたらこのお礼してあげる。
レゼとなら学校行きたかったかな。なんか楽しそうだし。
一緒に夜の学校を探検しよう。私がデンジ君を幸せにしてあげる。
なんでレゼがそんなこと。
だって私。
Knowing what they're gonna do for the movie, yeah. It's one of the things that I'm still, instead of doing a season 2, the arc is short enough to introduce Reze for what they have plans for with the movie itself. It's similar to Rengoku and the Demon Slayer Mugen Train. Yeah, because that movie will take up that entire arc with introducing Reze. Not gonna spoil anything related to her because just talking about her is massive spoilers. Yeah, and okay, all right. So before I say anything, what did you think about the music video?
I thought it was beautiful. I really enjoyed the cinematography and the action of it, and maybe action might be the wrong word, but there's a lot of movement happening in a still space.
Yeah.
For just observing our, let's say, two characters, right? Our two singers. I liked the imagery of the trains moving in opposite directions. I love that it's set in a train station altogether. Because that is a place of togetherness, of community, of greeting, of goodbyes, of connection, of loss,
longing,
of longing. So a lot of symbolism there, especially, when I think of a train station. I liked how they presented it as opening with them first singing and their feelings of longing to be with this person that we get introduced to as halfway through the song. And the idea of this person who lived in a moment of love, right? And then just found themselves having to move away from it, but still longing for this person to chase them, as we see as the song goes on. I loved his introduction. I think their voices marry so well. I loved how it's shot of them on opposite sides of the bench.
Yeah.
And just as it's rotating, they come together at one point and then they're separated again, and then they're back to back, kind of mirroring each other's feelings, but without facing each other, without looking at each other. So there's still that disconnect happening in the imagery of the music video as well as the song. Him longing to be with them and living in this, I don't want to call it a fantasy of love, but sometimes love is that way. And and them like eventually saying I walked away, but you can still see my footprints. You can still see my
Mm-hmm.
footsteps. Follow me. Come find me again. So there's still that I can't be with you now, but I do want to be with you. So I
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can have a happy ending after all. Even though we are left with them on their own at the end of the video, right?
Yeah.
The longing, the idea of we can be together again, but maybe not achieving it, or just sitting there waiting for their trains to pass again. Two trains in the night kind of thing, two ships passing in the night, that there could be more. I thought the way it was lit was beautiful. I love the special effects of it, the rewind effect, the rotating of the bench, and just, you know, greeting and meeting them both and getting to um really also absorb their different styles in singing and communicate.
Mm-hmm.
How Hikaru is more still and in the present, um, and he's very like feel. He was feeling the song. He was feeling the emotions, and maybe that's just two just separate artists and just how they emote when they perform.
Mm-hmm.
But I really really like that because it to me it also does go along with the theme of the song itself. Um, yeah, I really really liked it. I think I give the song in the video a 10 out of 10. It felt very bittersweet, very emotional. It touched my heart, and like you said, the arrangement of it, just the music itself, if we take out the lyrics and the singing,
Mm-hmm.
I just loved how it sound. It just the way it was so grand when it needed to be, very still when it needed to be. Yeah, I think it's a very beautiful song.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Also giving it a 10 out of 10. Uh, these two singer songwriters. So I know that the song originally was written by Kenichi, or Kaneshi, right? It was written by him, and then he brung on he offered it Utada to sing on the song, and their contrasting styles complemented each other really well. I didn't like, even though like the song is presented as Kenishi's song as well, like Urata has the majority of the song, right?
Mhm.
Um, and that I wasn't expecting. I don't even know. I don't know what I was expecting to be, or I should
Yeah.
say I was expecting more Kenichi because I thought it was like a feature, but this was like, hey, you could usually like even if it's like a feature, the feature artist wouldn't have that much to do with it. But then even when songs have like two people on them, it's supposed to be like shared responsibility. Usually the person who wrote the song would be in charge of it. But then I think about relating it to Chainsaw Man, so the stuff that won't I will not try to not spoil it as much as possible. So Denji is a character that has been longing for connection.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know how much you know about Chainsaw Man, if
Just
anything.
whatever you've told me.
Yeah, yeah.
Just
So
FYI for all the Chainsaw Mans,
yeah,
not a thing I'm interested in engaging with.
yeah,
Just because of what I've been informed about. But, so for me, you're not spoiling anything
yeah,
because I don't plan on engaging with the media. But,
yeah.
for you guys, maybe close your eyes, cover your ears kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah, like so like for Denji is a character who has been discarded pretty much by the world, treated terribly, horribly. And even in his moments of where he's about to like, kick the bucket and whatnot, like from the very first episode, he meets basically his devil, right? That basically is able to turn him into Chainsaw Man, essentially. But Denji as a character has just never, experienced the world. So for him, like getting a slice of bread is something that he's thankful for. Having jelly with jam on it, the possible thought of having a girlfriend, or like being affectionate with somebody and stuff like that. He's still learning and yearning for a lot of these things, and longing for it. Then you have a character like Reze, who is getting introduced into this movie, who you can see, I'm just gonna allude from what they have in the trailer and not spoil anything else, but Reze kind of fits that same profile like Denji, another character who's longing for connection, for they're both emotionally vulnerable characters, who for what you see in the trailer, in their devil forms. I'm not gonna say anything more than what was in the trailer, but you do see them like fighting, right? But this is for Denji, who's once, Denji in the anime that's already came out. So for those people who haven't seen it, spoilers for something that's been out for at least 2-3 years, right? He has his first kiss with a character, and that first kiss couldn't have gone any worse, because that girl was very drunk and threw up in his mouth. Yeah. That couldn't have gone any worse. If he touches a boob for the first time, only for that to be stuffed with like paper and everything, and it was just like, oh, this isn't, like, he was goaded into like doing a dangerous mission for the sake of, all right, well, if you do this, then you could touch my boob. And he's just like, really, I need to risk my life for this type of thing, and that didn't work out for him. So then he's doesn't know what love truly is, but he's being kind of like goaded along, say manipulated by the government, because of his powers as, a devil, or in quote unquote fiend in the context of Chainsaw Man, where you have the person who has been, one of the most dominating cosplay characters, and I was about to say Mikasa, but Mikama, and Makima, who is a very like, controlling like character, who's, promising that Denji, you can have all these things if you just do what I say, if you'll be my dog, basically like my hunting dog or whatnot. And when these two artists, to relate it back to Utada and Kenshi, like their lyrics of like fleeting emotions, fleeting love in a way, longing for a connection, and like the trains going by extremely fast, you can see how it's all like fleeting. And I mean, even when they're harmonizing, you could say like they're connecting, they're bonding, but this can't only last for such a little bit amount of time, because at the end of the day, we're on opposite sides of the world, and that mirrors essentially what the upcoming arc in movie is about. It's still on opposite sides of the world. Like, it's like I wish we could be together, but fate has dealt us a hand that we can't escape from. And the breaking of reality, where the glass is just shattering, knowing how tragic that no matter what, we're going to be strange. We were strangers before this, and unfortunately we're going to be strangers after this, even though we bonded, together during these short, brief moments that seem like we were together with no care for what else is going on in the world. No matter what you are or who we are to each other, that is now like, these moments are over and done with. And the shattering of reality, with now, say Kenshi being gone from the picture. He wasn't in the picture to begin with. Then he comes into like, say Utata's life. They're sharing a moment, they're bonding, they're harmonizing, everything's great. They're feeling emotionally vulnerable, they're speaking their minds to each other, they're letting their emotions be known. And then there comes the turning point in the song, which, everything shatters in reality, it dawns on, both of them. And the trains are both moving, like, as as the camera work is like panning, violently, towards each side, towards at the very end where Kenichi is no longer in the picture, and it's Utada now with the reality and everything crumbling, below her, well, above her and below her. Now it's like, all right, I'm back to square one with new damaged feelings, a newer sense of wanting more, when I can't get that anymore, or now wanting a connection to equal what you just felt. So what I thought was interesting is because I'm trying to figure out, like, initially, well, who's the Denji, who's the Reze in the situation, and initially would have been that Denji would have been Kenichi and Reze would have been Utada, but I would like to say that it's possible it's flipped, that Utada is Denji and Reze is Kenichi, and because who is left at the very end, like who's the main character of this story that they're trying to tell. And so I'm thinking that because it's Jane Doe, you would like to believe that maybe it's Reze, but I could probably argue that it's probably Denji too, but it's just a matter of our perspective at the end of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you obviously have way more insight into
The Chainsaw Man
the
stuff.
parallel
Yeah.
themes and the Chainsaw Man of it all than I do. So, like,
Yeah.
hearing your perspective is very interesting because it does open up my eyes to viewing the music video a bit differently, at least in the like I said, in the parallel to the characters of the anime itself. That I'm sure when it comes out, you'll tell me all about it.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a very fascinating take about it. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, 10 out of 10. I don't know when the movie's gonna make it over to the US, maybe next month or so. But I'll check it out. Checked out Demon Slayer, so might as well check out Chainsaw Man. Like I said, it's one of those things that I was reading and finished the manga for. It came out a long time ago now. Manga was done a long time ago, and it's just one of those things that has another manga going for it. Haven't heard too much about it. I mean, there are just moments when panels from it just go viral for all the wrong reasons. So it's just one of those things. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, hey, creator, you can't trust some of these creators more. And I'm not saying that like to be condescending of the mangaka, but it's just one of those things where some people make stories to play with your feelings and you can't get attached to characters. It's one of those type of stories of Chainsaw Man. You get attached to a character and they will be gone. That's all I could say about Chainsaw Man. No character is safe in these types of series. And I mean, those are the ones that keep you on your toes, you know, but at the same time, it's just like, really, like not like this. And like that's how it felt for season 1, where people are like, yeah, I really like this character. Oh, okay, wait, we're like 3 episodes in, really? All right, well, you know, I like this character. All right, well, can't like this character apparently. Why does everybody I like have to be written off, you know? Yeah, permanently. So
Yeah.
type of deal. But yeah, I guess let us know your thoughts about Jane Doe in the comment section down below, and we'll catch you guys next time. I already know. Hostess.